Hey folks, thanks to the Indie Game Collective and Nerd Monkeys, I get a chance to show you Out of Line, which comes out today, June 23rd. This is really cool when it comes down to its art style. Let's see what you think. Now to start out, there isn't any other graphics options other than VSync, but don't let that worry you too much, the game doesn't suffer for it. When it comes to my first impression, the music is sobering with its heavy tones. The game kind of fell on my lap and I didn't know what to expect, but seeing the art for it didn't prepare me for the dark atmosphere I was heading towards. My only hope was that I might find some beauty in all the gloom. Now the campaign is you going through a world in the midst of something terrible. You're soon given a spear that will often be used as a tool rather than a weapon. As you progress through the different areas, you meet different characters who will help you along your way. It seems that there's some kind of corruption spreading across the land, but you seem somehow tied to the solution. The gameplay is largely focused around solving environmental puzzles with your unique spear. The puzzles are continuously built on, like any good puzzler, but this game has such a unique look and feel that it feels so fresh to play. As the puzzles get more complex, you really start to see the brilliant use of the spear in the game's design. I was especially surprised with the use of partners in the game and how other characters would interact with you or the world. Now in terms of graphics, Nerd Monkeys, the developer of Out of Line, decided to go with a 2D all-hand drawn approach, and it really is noticeable. The game has a look of its own, and you can see how passionate the Nerd Monkeys team was when it came to creating the world you'd be spending time in. The music fits the mood and can either back off to let you enjoy the ambience, or come in dark and heavy to really make you feel unsafe. The music was actually one of the first things to really stand out to me, simply because it could be best described as powerful. The music lets you know when the game is getting serious, and in a game with no dialogue at all, the music has to carry a lot of emotion with it. I think Nerd Monkeys handled things really well in Out of Line. Now, Out of Line is a fun experience, and for puzzle fans, it might scratch the itch a little bit. I would recommend Out of Line to anyone who enjoys indie games with their own unique style. If you like games like Limbo or Inside, you might get a little bit of that vibe with this game. On top of that, the game, which came out June 23rd, which is today of all days, sits at a modest $14.50 Canadian, with a launch sale putting it at about $13. While I try not to base my recommendations off of price, I can't deny that with a price like that and Nerd Monkey's track record of games with ratings sitting at positive or higher, I would feel confident and happy with the purchase. And of course, thank you to Nerd Monkeys and the Indie Game Collective for allowing me to show you guys Out of Line. I'm terrified of the day where I do one of these videos and I can't recommend the game, but today isn't that day. Today I happily was able to bring you another cool project worth supporting. Well, that's all I wanted to show, so I'll see you next time. Peace!